Welcome back to the channel. We are hovering over the table today, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna set the stand down. We picked up a bunch of vintage WWF Hasbro figures, guys. Super stoked about this pickup. This was a Facebook market pickup, and basically what happened was we negotiated a little bit. We came to a deal. I picked this up like I think a month or two ago now. It's been sitting in this room. I've been meaning to make this video. I think I paid 60 or I might have paid 65. I think it was like a weird number. But what was awesome about it was when I got to this dude's house, he was actually having a yard sale that day, and I ended up picking up some other stuff. You guys might have seen that video already. And honestly, now that I think about it, I think you guys have seen some of these, but I felt like they deserved their own deep dive video. So that's what we're doing today, guys. If you are a fan of toy content, hit subscribe and go ahead and hit like. That way, YouTube will recommend more and more of these videos to you. We got the light adjusted. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. But let's go ahead and jump in. First figure we will talk about, we did not have him in the Hasbro collection. We have Akeem. So he is pretty awesome. I thought maybe he was one of the jumpers. Oh, no. Oh, this is one of those ones where like you kind of... I don't want to mess with them too much, guys. These things are old, and even though the action features usually still work, every now and then, you guys know, I'll turn like a hand like this here on this channel, and then it breaks off. So I'm going to be careful. But we have Akeem. This is actually not a figure I was planning on picking up. Not from this bundle, but just in general. But sometimes, guys, you get this stuff in your hands, and it changes your mind completely. So that's exactly what's kind of happened with this one. The colors just really pop. That blue and that yellow, super sick. He has a little scuff there, but I'll use a magic eraser and a little bit of warm water, maybe some soap, and that should buff out pretty easily. But yeah, guys, pretty rad. 1990 Titan Sports. And yeah, these things are freaking cool. So we're going to go ahead and set them up in the back. And yeah, I don't want to mess with this feature, but pretty cool there, guys. A little blurry, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and jump into another figure. Oh, man. We got the Hulkster. And his action feature is a lot easier to use. I don't want to break Akeem, sorry, bro. But I already have a Hulk. You know what, though? This one might be nicer than mine. And the reason I say that is because these fingers right here usually break off. I think mine is missing the pinky. So what I'll probably do, once I clean him up, you know, he's a little bit dirty. I think once he cleans up, though, he's going to look a lot nicer than mine, like overall condition-wise. And then, as I mentioned, I have the finger now. So just a small upgrade. That's another cool thing, guys, about toy collecting. You collect long enough and you wait long enough and you're patient, you'll find deals, you'll find figures that you're able to upgrade little by little. So pretty rad there. We're going to set him over here next to Akeem. And you can't talk about Hulk Hogan without talking about his bro, Macho Man. Oh, sorry, guys. I choked on something. Macho Man. And man, I already have this figure in the collection too. Not a brag, just letting you guys know. But this one seems a lot cleaner than mine now that I'm looking at it. Once again, there's some scuffs, but I'm kind of under the impression a lot of this stuff will buff out once I use that magic eraser. I have not cleaned these yet. I probably should have before making this video. But hey, we're going to go with it. But yeah, we got another one of these little action features where, yeah, yeah. So sick. And I'm trying to look at my collection right now. For some reason, I thought I had another Macho Man, because there's a bunch of variants of him, at least 2 that I know of, but I want to say they did even 3 or maybe 4. But I don't have, this is the only one I have, so I thought maybe there would be another one I could show you to compare, but nope, that's it. All right, guys, let's talk about Brutus, the Beefcake Barber. And oh man, he looks insane. He needs the scissors, though. That's probably what would go right here. He had those, like, giant scissors. I guess they're, like, shears. Whatever. I don't know. Those things are freaking crazy. He was definitely a fun wrestler to watch in his prime. And, yeah, this is another figure, guys, I really wasn't planning on picking up. Him and, like, there's a few others from this. I think they're all part of the first wave. But now it's like, dang. Either I might have the full wave completed, or I might as well go ahead and try to complete the first wave. So pretty rad. Once again, definitely need to clean them up, but this is one of those jumper figures. You would kind of do this, and then I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, but actually, here. You know what? Let's try it out. Let's try it out back here in the back. Scoot the camera back. Oh, camera's about to fall off the table. All right, so pretty much you would kind of scoop him down like this. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I think you would just like let it go, right? Oops, hold on. You gotta kind of do it at an angle. There we go. Let's do it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You see what happens, guys? Every time I actually play with these figures, Beetlejuice got knocked off. Oh my gosh, Skid the Kid from Crash Dummies fell. All right, you know what? Hulk Hogan, sorry, brother. His finger's probably broken off now. Dang it. All right, let's go ahead and jump back in, guys. Sorry. All right, Ultimate Warrior. You guys have seen that I have picked up an Ultimate Warrior before, but this one, guys, is a lot cleaner. I'm not doing the action feature. You guys saw Brutus, and he took out the Hulkster. Oh, yeah, brother. But, yeah, we have the Ultimate Warrior. This is one of the cooler looking figures, in my opinion, especially when it comes to just that toyetic. Look at the colors on this thing. Green, pink, and then, yeah, he's just a beefy boy. He is sick. We're going to set him back there, and hopefully no more figures fall off. It is what it is, guys. Next up, we have Big Boss Man. Says it on his pocket in case you can't read. Big Boss Man. I don't know what he's supposed to come with. I think the baton, right? I mean, he's a cop, so like I think that's usually what he comes with. I'm sure that piece alone probably is worth more than the entire figure because you guys know, especially with vintage toys, it's that little bit of plastic that sometimes costs you an arm and a leg. But yeah, I don't know his feature. Does he twist? Maybe he was supposed to twist and the feature's broken. So don't know, guys. I already have him in the collection. So what I'll probably do is the figures that I'm not keeping, I might throw them all together in a bundle and probably just throw them up on my eBay store. So yeah, we will set him in the back. Next up, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man with the belt, guys. I got excited seeing this. So another figure that I do have. Not all of these I have, guys. There's a few in here we're adding. But as I said, when you collect for a while, you start coming across doubles and you get to upgrade. We did not have the belt. I don't think. I have to look right now. I'm trying to see. Where is he? He's over there. You guys can't see. Yeah, no, I don't have his belt. I have a couple other random belts, but that's not anything to do with the Hasbro line, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, he's got the belt. Pretty awesome. This one might be nicer than mine too. He might be a condition upgrade. We will see. Next up, guys, we have Demolition. One of them is Axe, and one of them is Smash, I think. I know there was a third one later on. Crush? Or was it Crash? Axe, Smash, Crash, Bash. I don't know what's going on, guys, but these are the action features. Actually, come to think of it, it looks like some of these features aren't really working that well. A little bit. So we will see. Like I said, guys, we paid next to nothing for these. I'm going to check and see. These might be condition upgrades, which is nice. But yeah, if not, I might see if my bro is wanting to buy these. He, I think, might be looking for these. I'm not entirely sure at the time of this video, but we will see. We will see. I'll probably sell them to him at cost, give him the bro deal. So it is what it is, guys. We'll put these right there. And let's see. Oh, next up. So this is another figure I did not have. I was not necessarily going after him, but we have Ravishing Rick Rude, and I guess he puts his enemies in a headlock. Oh, help, I'm trapped. Boom! Oh, no, boom! Just like that, guys. Pretty sick, honestly. I mean, this is another figure that because I got it so cheap, I might as well keep him. Especially being part of that first wave is kind of a cool little collector goal. Was never the goal, but hey, now it's a goal, and now we'll check it off. I don't know who we're missing, though. I know we're missing at least one from this wave. Maybe like Undertaker or someone. I think he was wave 1. I'll have to check the list online and see. Guys, the next two, very excited about. So first one right here, we've got Jake the Snake. And honestly, when I saw this snake in here, I was like, oh, that's got to be like just a random kid's like play toy. Like I did not think this was the actual snake that he came with. Boy, was I wrong. Yes, guys, this is the actual snake that he comes with. And yeah, you can wrap him up like that or kind of like the other way a little bit better. I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out. We can kind of put him there in the hand, but he needs to be cleaned up a little bit. This is another double, though, not the snake. The snake we get to add to the collection. The belt we get to add to the collection. Very, very stoked, but still very, very cool. Honestly, his little punching feature is kind of neat. You pull the fist back, boom, right in your freaking face, bro. But yeah, pretty awesome, guys. Stoked to be adding the snake accessory to the collection. And last but not least, guys, he has been on my list for a while. He is not super expensive, but you're probably going to spend anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks. Maybe even higher if he's super clean. I feel like the hair on a lot of these dudes is just rubbed off over time. He's got the hair, baby. The hair is all there. Pretty awesome. He's got a couple scuffs, but that is completely fine with me. I'll be able to get that off with the magic eraser. If you guys want to see a video of me cleaning some toys with a magic eraser, let me know. I feel like that might be a cool video. Cool little learning experience, especially if you don't know. But yeah, guys, we got Andre the Giant. And I'm not going to mess with the feature. It's the same as Akeem. Looks like the big boys, they give that similar feature. Except Big Boss Man. I guess I'll kind of show you a little bit. Basically, you pull back and just boom, smack your enemies to smithereens. That's why a lot of these like faces and chests, whenever you find them, guys, are going to be just like, the pain is going to be completely gone. These figures were meant to be smashed into each other. So to find them clean years later, definitely not easy. But hey, is what it is, guys. Stoked to be adding him to the collection and a few others and a few accessories. Comment down below. Let me know if you are collecting any figures from this line. Definitely let me know your favorite wrestler as well. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and guys, we will catch you in the next video. Until next time, peace.